Hi everybody. So we're going to have a go at a nice gentle stretch out this morning. So it's what we call a mobilizer. So it's going to be nice and slow, nice and steady. We're really going to work through all the joints, the back, the shoulders, the hands, the wrists. We're going to start off in a seated position and then we're going to come on up to a standing position. So to begin with, you can have your feet out in front of you or you can have your feet underneath. You just lift up nice and tall and just begin with a little bit of a shoulder roll. So you just have your hands just wherever they feel comfortable for you. So you can have them on the floor, on your knees, just roll it round. So just easing out through the shoulders. Lovely, keeping that going. That's it. So just rolling it down and then stretching the head and neck. So just relax the shoulders. Just bringing the eyes down so you're looking at the floor and then lifting up and then again bringing it down so you're looking at the floor and lifting up. Lovely. Try one more time. So bring it down, looking at the floor. Then if you lift up and have a look to one side, then bring it back and have a look to the other side. So just nice and slowly, nice and gently, just stretching through the head, through the neck, and again, side to side. Try one more on each side. Then just bring it back to center. One more time, bringing that head down, just rest it there. Just rest through the shoulders. Then bringing it back up to center. And just have a little rock from side to side. So you're just stretching through the glutes, through the hips. Just nice and gently. You can lift the hips up off the floor if you want to. So just that little stretch from side to side. Good, keeping that going. Well done. And then just bring it back, taking the hands on the knees. And just have a little bit of a stretch there. So you're just rotating it round side to side. So this is mobilizing that lower back. So give it a big stretch. Good. And then changing direction. So take it the other way round. Oh, nice big stretch out there. So just really feel that loosening up through the back. Brilliant. Then bringing it back to center, lifting up, just walk your hands forwards and just hold it down there. So you're just holding it there in that stretch, so just stay there. Then nice and slowly walk your hands back in, lift up nice and tall, and then one more time, walk your hands down. Just see if you can lengthen them just a little bit, so just see if you can increase that stretch. So just stay there with the stretch. Then walking the hands back in, lift up nice and tall. If you take one hand to your side and just sweep, so you're just lifting and leaning. Good. And again, nice big stretch. So try one more, then bring it back down and changing sides. So you're sweeping, lifting and leaning. Lovely. Keep that going. Big, big stretch. And then bring it back down. Then for your shoulders, bring them forwards and back. Forwards and back. So just gently loosening everything up. Forwards and back. Here we go. For 4 and back. Good. For 3. 2 more. Last one. And bring it back. And a little roll. Lovely. Then just drop the head down. Stay there with that stretch. Just looking to the floor. Then lifting up. Now the hands, the fingers. So just have a little squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. So working through the wrist, through the fingers. Lovely. Squeeze and release. Good. Keeping that going, that big stretch, big squeeze. Try one more. Then if you bring your hands together and just a little lean, side to side. That's lovely. So keep that going, just that little stretch. Good. So nice big stretch out. Then bringing it back to center and just rotate through the wrists. So just having a stretch out through the wrists. Then just bring the hands to the floor and just slowly lift them up so you get a shoulder stretch. Hold it there and then bring it back down and have a little roll. Big stretch. And bring it back and roll it round. Then bring the hands in, take a breath in. As you exhale, drop the head, back and shoulder stretch. Then taking the hands back and open the chest there. So great big stretch. And bring it down and have a little bit of a shoulder roll and relax. So we're going to come over onto hands and knees now. We won't be here too long. Now if it does get uncomfortable on your knees, obviously have a rest. So what we're going to do is coming onto hands and knees, and I'm going to adjust that screen so you can see me just a little bit more. So if you have your hands down, you have a little arch in your back. Just to begin with, we're going to curl through the back. So you push your back up to the ceiling, great big stretch, and then bring it down, push your tummy to the floor and lift your head. Then you tuck your chin in, you curl up, now really stretch that back and bring it down. Try one more. So tucking your chin in, you're curling up through that spine, great big stretch, and then relax. Then if you have a little rock from side to side. This is actually really nice for your shoulders and your lower back. Lovely. So keep that going. So you're just rocking side to side. So just a nice gentle stretch. Now we're going to change the hand position. So if you turn your hands inwards, so you're like that, inwards, and have a little rock from side to side there. Now that's stretching your wrists. So just keeping that going. Good. And again, stay with it. Big stretch. And then bring it back to center. Then turning the hands around, turn them in, and have a little rock from side to side. Good. So keeping that going. So you've just got your hands facing outwards. So you're just getting a stretch through the wrists. Brilliant. Then just relax. Now I'm going to come front ways on. We're going to have a little stretch, but we're going to take the hands out to side on an angle. So what we do, let's see where you can see me. So you're taking your hands out to the side and you sink back from here. Push your hips back and have a really big stretch. So great big stretch there. Then bring it back to center and changing sides. So take it to the other side. So you've got your hands to the side. You're sinking back on a slight angle. So you're getting a stretch there. And then bring it back up to center. So back to the hands and knees. So what we do here, nice big squeeze in the abdominal muscles. Opposite hand to leg. So you lengthen and stretch. Bring it back and change leg. So you're lengthening out. So your eyes are staying looking at your mat. Your head and neck are in a nice straight line. So lengthen. Take this really steady. And just keep this going. Lovely. So big stretch from side to side. So if you try one more on each side here. That's it, last one. And then from here, to give the backs of your legs a really big stretch, we're going to try coming up into a down dog. So you're going to take your toes to the floor, so your toes are on the mat. You push your hips up and you push your chest towards your toes. So you're in a kind of a V shape. So if you hold it there, Then you come forwards into a plank position. So you're bracing your abdominal muscles. Then you bring your knees down. And if you come up onto your knee, and I'm going to turn front ways on, and take one knee out in front and take the other hand down. Now with your hand on this knee, just open out that hip. So you're just gently stretching through that hip. That's it. The other hand's on the floor. So just give that hip a little bit of a wiggle. Good. Try a couple more. And then this arm that's on the knee, if you lift it, rotate and stretch up to the ceiling. Really big stretch. And then bring it down. Take that hand to the floor and change side. Now you might not be able to get so far on this side, so you're taking your hand up to the ceiling. Oh, big stretch. Then bring it back down. Take that leg behind. Sink back into your stretch. So stay there with that stretch. We're going to go back into the down dog, and we're going to try that again on the other leg. So take your toes down. Take your hands in. Push up, so you're pushing your chest to the knees. Oh, great big stretch there. Hips to the ceiling. Come forwards into a plank position, so you're bracing your core. Great big stretch there. Fantastic. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Then come down onto your knees. Come on up. I'm going to turn front ways on again. Other leg comes forwards. Hand on the mat, and just open out this hip. So you just got a little push on that knee. So you're just rotating, just rocking through that hip. Lovely. That's it. Big stretch. So just keep that going, opening out that hip joint. Then if you hold it there, that arm, you lift it up to the ceiling. Have a really big stretch there. So opening through your waist, through your back. Bring it back down, changing sides. So taking this hand down to the floor, then you rotate. You might be a bit stiffer in this direction. I certainly am. Oh, big stretch. And then bring it back down. Take your hands down, take your foot back. We're going to do it in reverse. We're going to go plank, down dog, and then we're going to stand up. So take your feet down. Lift your knees up if you can. So you're bracing your core. You come into that plank. Then you shift back and come into the down dog. So you're pushing your chest to your knees. Really stretch there through the backs of your legs. Then walk your hands in. Tuck your chin in. And we're going to slowly, slowly curl up to standing through the back. So your head comes up last. So give it a really big stretch. Give it a shoulder roll. And let's adjust that screen. And roll it round. Lovely. So great big stretch. And we're going to have a go at stretching the waist and the back. So what we do, come on up. Little lift. And with the arms, we're going to start single arm. We lift and come back, changing sides, lift. And then if you look back behind you, so you look back behind you, back to center, back behind you, then out to the side, out to the side, out to the side, then sweep it down, and again, sweep it down, back to where we started, lift and lower, change sides, lift and lower, change and look behind, back to center, behind, then other way, back and stretch, back and then sweep it down, down and again, down, then bring it to center, little rotation, side and center, side and again, fantastic, side, lovely, rotate, then hold it here, side bend, side, so really working through the waist and back, go again, that's it, stretch, then bring it down. If you lift the hands up, I'm going to come back a little bit, lift up, now you're going to turn and look to your right, One arm's going to come in front and the other arm's going to come back behind. So your feet are still facing the front, but you're turning through your waist. Obviously, you keep it to where you're comfortable. Then you lift up, you come back to center, and you change direction. So you look to your left, you've got one hand forward, other hand going back, so you have a stretch. Really good for your waist and back. Lift it up and try again. So you bring it back, stretch, lift it, bring it the other way, stretch, bring it the other way, and sweep the arms round. So we're going to have a little combination. So single arm stretch. So we go lift and lower. And again, lift. Looking back behind you. Back behind and in. Back behind. Then out to the center. And side and back and side. Then we sweep it down. Down. Then in the center, we rotate side and center, side and center. Go again, big stretch. Then reach the hands over the head. We go down, back to center, other way. Bring it down, back to center. Same again, here we go. Down. And stretch, back to center, other way, down and stretch, back to center. Now both arms, lift and lower, fantastic. Lift up and relax. Now a little bit for your legs. What we do, we lift the knee and we tap. We lift to the side. We lift the knee, then we roll the shoulders and just rest. Then we change sides. So we go, lift the knee and down, to the side and down. Lift the knee and down and roll. Lovely. Let's try that a little bit faster. So we go up, down, lift, down, lift, hold and roll. Changing sides. So we go up, down, lift, down, lift. Take it down and roll. Good. And again, other legs. So we go up, down, lift, down, lift. Bring it down, roll it round. Changing legs. So we go lift, down, lift, bring it down, lift, and we roll. Now let's rotate through the hips. Let's have a nice big roll, and then we'll put the arms, the shoulders, the back, the legs all together. So nice big stretch out, good. And then changing direction. So other way, big stretch. Nice deep breaths, good. And bring it back to center. So let's take those hands up over the head, just a single arm, lift and lower. Change arms, lift and lower. Take it back behind, so you look behind, lift, then out to the side, so straight out and back, straight out, and then sweep it down, down and back, and again, down, back to center, rotate, side and center, side and center. Go again, side and center. Now bring the hands up. We go, turn and hold, lift, turn the other way, turn, lift up, bring it down, the knees. We go, up, out, up, and roll. Relax, other legs. So we go, it's up, out, up, bring it down. Great big roll, Fantastic. Roll it, roll it. Now back to where we started. Single arm. So straight up and back. Up. Take it out to the side. Look behind and back. Behind. Back to center. Stretch and back. Stretch. Take it to the side. Bring it down. Bring it down. Relax the shoulders into the center. Rotate. Rotate. Go again. And bring it back to center. Lift the arms. Rotate. Oh, stretch. Bring it back. Changing sides. Rotate and stretch. Bring it back. Then both hands together. Lift and lower. Try 2 more. Lift and lower. 1 more. Bring it down. A little bit of a shoulder roll. Now the leg. We're going to come up and out. So we go up and down. Out and down. Lift. Bring it down. Roll. Relax. Go again. Other leg. So it's up, down, out, down, lift, down, relax. Then a little side step. We go down and back. Go again. Down. Little stretch. That's it. Down and back. Down. Now a tap to the front. We go tap and circle. Tap and circle. So this is your hip. Fantastic. 1 more. Changing legs. Tap and circle. So we go tap and circle. That's it. Tap and circle. So rotate it round. Tap and circle. 1 more. Then to the side we go. Stretch and back. Stretch. Take it back to center. Stretch and back. Now your left leg, tap and circle. So it's tap and circle. Tap and circle. 2 more. Tap and circle. Last one. Changing legs. So tap and circle. Tap. Lovely. And again. Tap. Try 1 more. Then let's put it all together. Single arm stretch. Over the head. Lift. And lower. Lift. Looking back behind. Lift. Good, good. Lift. Straight out to the side. Stretch. And back. Stretch. And sweep it to the side. Down we go. And again. Down. Hands to center. Rotate. And back. Rotate. Good. And again. Stretch. Now both hands over the head. Here we go. Turn and hold. Stretch. Back to center. Go again. Turn and hold. Stretch. Back to center. Then the legs. We go. Up. Down. Out. Up, down again. Up, down. Bring it back. March and stretch. Changing legs. So we go. Up. Down. Out. Down. Up. Little stretch. Lovely. Now stretch to the side. Step. And back. Step. And go again. Good. Step. And back. Step. Bring it to the center. Tap and circle. So it's a tap and circle. Tap and circle. Try 2 more. Tap and circle. Last one. Changing legs. Other leg. Tap and circle. Tap and circle. Try 2 more. Tap and circle. Last one. Then a little step to the side. Step and back. Step and changing side. Step and again. Step. Now hold it here and just march it through. So we're just going to stretch out through those legs. And again, that's it. Stretch, stretch. Good, then bring it back to center. Bring the hands in. Take a breath in. As you exhale, drop the head. Take the hands back and open the chest. Then take the hand down to the side, lift up. Oh, great big stretch. Then bring it back to center. Lift and stretch. Then bring it back and have a great big shoulder roll. Then lift one hand up, lift the other hand up, and give yourselves a really big clap. So well done, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. So it's a little bit slower, a little bit steady, but it's really good just to have those times where you just take it down a little bit and give it a big stretch out. So thank you very much. I shall see you again soon. Bye-bye.